Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
All right, people. Let's move.
In a mostly forgotten shark movie, apart from one scene with Saffron Burrows, we get a moment where not just one actor, but the entire crew had to run for their lives. In Deep Blue Sea, there's a scene where a tank explodes and water starts gushing in, so everyone makes a run for it. This was actually a real moment as a set tank had burst, and loads of water flooded the set piece. The hasty expressions on everyone's face here is quite genuine and unscripted. It's no surprise that a show like Friends would have a lot of bloopers, but this one was a bit too personal. There's a scene where Ben and Ross pull a prank on Rachel by having a fake Ross fall off the stairs. As it so happens, the director for this segment was Ross's actor, David Schwimmer himself. He did not tell Jennifer Aniston anything about the prank, so that's probably why she looked so convincing in her reaction to it.
You could do a lot better. You should. Let's just try.
Rihanna is known for being quite sassy when she used to be on Twitter, and her persona extended to the big screen as well. In This Is the End, Michael Cera had asked Rihanna if he could spank her butt, to which she said yes, but only under the condition that she could slap his face after. This was not in the script, but Cera went ahead anyway and got a direct hit to the face. Apparently, he even had to go lie down for a bit, because Rihanna managed to land a perfect slap on him. Rumor has it, he still thinks it was worth it. One of James Bond's trademark behaviors is his love to maintain class and style, no matter how difficult the situation. Pierce Brosnan took that quite seriously. In The World Is Not Enough, there's a scene where James Bond is caught up in a boat chase. That too, underwater. We can see him adjusting his tie while still being underwater, which most would have thought was a part of the script, but in reality was just some impromptu acting by Brosnan. Needless to say, the director loved it. The Godfather is widely considered to be the best gangster movie of all time, and one of the best films in general as well. However, that doesn't mean there weren't unscripted moments here. For example, in the scene where Vito Corleone gets moved around in the hospital, there's a moment where his hand gets stuck in the door. Normally, the actor would call cut, but Marlon Brando did not want to ruin the scene, so he let it play along naturally, which is quite impressive considering he later became known for causing massive disruptions on set. Robin Williams became well known for improvising and delivering memorable unscripted lines. One example is in the film Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's disguised as a woman to see his kids. In one very memorable scene, his dentures accidentally drop into a wine glass. As he retrieves them, he quips, "Carpe denture, seize the teeth." This was nowhere in the script, but still became one of the movie's most memorable lines.
My name's Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks delivered a historic performance in Forrest Gump, and a memorable moment comes when he introduces himself with the line, "My name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump." Interestingly, this wasn't in the original script, as it was an improvised line by Hanks. Its simplicity and genuine charm perfectly captured the essence of his character, and instantly resonated with audiences, as well as the director who chose to keep the line. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker is universally praised and earned him numerous awards. In one amazing scene where the Joker blows up Gotham General Hospital, there was an unexpected delay in the explosion. Staying completely in character, Heath Ledger reacted by fiddling with the detonator in a way that perfectly matched the Joker's unhinged personality. The improvisation felt so natural and fitting that the director, Christopher Nolan, kept it in the final cut. There are some rumors debating this, but we'll consider it unscripted for now.
Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
One of the most hilarious moments in Avengers. Infinity War happens when Peter Quill asks, "Where is Gamora?" And Tony Stark responds with, "I'll do you one better. Who is Gamora?" In an unscripted move, Dave Bautista, playing Drax, chimes in with, "I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?" This impromptu line added a ton of humor to an intense scene, and was so well received by both the cast and audience that it became one of the film's most memorable exchanges.
I love you.
I know.
Harrison Ford, who played Han Solo in Star Wars, improvised one of the saga's most unforgettable moments. In the scene where his character is about to leave to save Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia confesses, "I love you." Instead of following the scripted response, "I love you too," Ford delivered the now iconic reply, "I know." This unscripted moment was so impactful that it became one of the most beloved and recognizable lines in the franchise's history. It also made him a Sigma male.
I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left. When you have to shoot, don't talk.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a classic, and it features one of cinema's most legendary improvisations. In the bathtub scene, Eli Wallach, playing the Ugly, spontaneously delivered the line, "When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk." The unscripted moment perfectly embodied his character and elevated the scene, turning it into one of the most iconic quotes in film history. It wasn't so common to have such moments in cinema back then as well.
People, I'm done. You're done? I'll rip your fucking head off.
Martin Scorsese is famous for delivering one unforgettable scene after another, but in The Irishman, one standout sequence came from actor Stephen Graham's quick improvisation during a tense confrontation between his character and Al Pacino's character, who was casually eating a bowl of ice cream. Frustrated, Graham spontaneously hurled the bowl aside, turning the moment into an unexpected stroke of cinematic brilliance that made its way to the final cut.
Hey, let's do Get Help. What? We are not doing Get Help.
Get help! Please! My brother's dying! Get help!
Across the Thor movies, Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston shared a strong on-screen chemistry, which had its moment to shine in Thor: Ragnarok. In this hilarious scene, as Thor and Loki find themselves captured, they hatch an escape plan. Thor pretends to be hurt while Loki creates a diversion and makes a run for it. It's the famous Get Help moment. The scene injected a fun, light-hearted energy into the film, and the best part was that the cast and the director came up with it on the spot.
And so, if the government could just get to the kitchen, rearrange some things, we could certainly party with the Haitians. And in conclusion, may I?
In one scene from Clueless, Cher, played by Alicia Silverstone, mispronounces the word Haiti, revealing her character's cluelessness about the topic. This slip-up by Alicia Silverstone wasn't planned, but it fit Cher's personality so perfectly that the filmmakers decided to leave it in, adding an authentic touch to the character's oblivious charm.
Emma, oh my God, it's Emily, it's Emily, everyone, she's...
Friends and David Schwimmer make another appearance thanks to great improv. In one funny scene, while mid-conversation with Emily over the phone, Ross suddenly and awkwardly hands Chandler a lamp. This unscripted moment wasn't just a random prop handoff, as Schwimmer delivered it in a hilariously clumsy, accidental way that perfectly highlighted Ross's social awkwardness, making the scene even funnier and more absurd.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Reading.
Reading? I didn't know you could read.
Tom Felton, who played the infamous Draco Malfoy in the super-famous Harry Potter films, was surprisingly well-liked. While filming, Felton occasionally struggled to remember his lines, and one such slip led to a hilarious moment in the Chamber of Secrets. Noticing Goyle wearing glasses, Draco asks about them, and Goyle explains they're for reading. Forgetting his scripted response, Felton improvised the line, "I didn't know you could read," which fit Draco's personality so well, it became one of the film's funniest moments. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked this clip, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay then, see you soon.